What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to give a quick update on the Jeep and got a little unboxing. Haven't disappeared, haven't stopped working on it. It's just been kind of boring and tedious, so I haven't really been filming it. This is what's been going on though. Got the engine back mounted in there, painted the firewall, did Raptor liner, just did black. The whole Jeep is in Raptor liner, but it's got snakeskin green coated over it with a clear coat. This is just normal black Raptor liner sprayed on. Painted my brake booster, mount bracket, got a steering shaft rigged up. I'm gonna paint it and put a rubber boot that goes over here back on there. I'm gonna shorten this bolt. That way I don't have two nuts on there and it looks kind of funny, but that's just a safety. It's welded in there, and then the bolt was just kind of a second safety. Working on the brake line. Looks funny being silver, kind of sticks out. I might paint it. I'm gonna put a compression fitting on this one. That'll go right there. And then the rear brake line I've got to hook up. So that's almost done. One of the things that's been really kicking my ass is the power steering. I didn't realize that Ford uses, I don't even know what this fitting is called, honestly. But hooking this up to the Saginaw pump, or the Saginaw pump to this, has been a pain in the ass. So what I'm going to do is what I did on the Beamer. I'm going to cut and then swedge and then braze the two lines together. So I'm going to use a Ford Explorer line. I'm going to end up cutting it and then swedge it, so it'll have a coupling that slides over the GM, and then I'll braze it with oxyacetylene and some Eutectic. But I've got a couple parts that came in that I'm excited about. I figured I would open them on here. I'm gonna set the camera down. This is the one I'm pretty much the most excited about. So this is my cast turbo log manifold. I've already read that it's got a lot of casting marks on it. It's not super clean. You can see where they cleaned it up with a grinder a little bit. Looking at the castings inside. A little bit of rough stuff. I'll see if I can get a Dremel tool in there. I'm not sure if I have a Dremel long enough to get in there or not. If not, I'll probably buy something that I can clean up those castings. I'll see if I can show them to you. I don't know if you can see those, but inside there has some casting marks. But even if I left them, it's not that big of a deal. But I will try to clean them up. I'll end up painting this. We'll get it mocked up. I've been waiting for that to come in, so excited about that. My Speedway stickers. I don't know why. I never do anything with my stickers. I never stick them in toolboxes or anything. I've just got a big collection of them in a plastic box. So this is my 12 bolt hanger for a fuel pump that's gonna go in my fuel cell. It's got some 8AN fittings on there. It's got a fitting for your wires. Looks like it came with all the hardware, hopefully. Fittings, bottom portion, it goes inside the tank and bolts in and seals it. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick a hose on here, like a filler hose, if I have room underneath the Jeep for it to have a normal style filler, or if I'm going to cut a hole in the floor that has a spot that opens to fill it that way. That's just throwing shit now. But that's where we're at. I'm going to work on the brakes some more, and power steering line here. Probably won't film any of that because it's going to be boring. But that's it. Just wanted to update. So unfortunately, doing the power steering lines like this is not the cheapest way, because you have to buy 2 power steering lines, cut them to make one. They weren't too expensive. They were only $20, $21 a piece or something. So still only $40 for power steering line, but I'm cheap. I would have rather got away with spending 20 bucks instead of 40 bucks. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try to keep this fitting cool. So I've got wet rags that I'm putting on this pipe here. And hopefully I can keep this fitting cool while I heat the top fitting. And I don't know if you can see in the video or not, but one of those ends is swedged like a coupling. I mean, that's what swedging is basically make a coupling out of one, slide in the other hose inside there, and make sure fitting. And I don't want to overheat this. I've got a mark, it's a permanent marker on this side so I could tell how this was supposed to line up. I don't want to cool this fitting down too cold, too fast. You can risk some cracking and stuff, but I'm trying to keep the heat from getting to the fitting right here that's crimped onto the rubber hose. For the most part, I'm on crack. There it is. For the most part, it is brazed up. Can't get it to focus, iPhone. But there we go. I'm going to clean it up and we'll see what it looks like. Well, we'll see if it leaks. It's all brazed. I'm going to bolt it in.